Hey friend, it's Gregor here. Today's video is about 10 ways to play the F major 7th chord on guitar. Before we dive into the chord shapes, let me first tell you about the chord structure of the F major 7th chord. And it consists of a root note, which is in this case the F. Then you got a major 3rd, which is the A. And a perfect 5th, which is the C. And a major 7th, which in this case is the E. Good. Now let me show you the first chord shape, and in this case it's an open chord shape, so you are using open strings here. Put your index finger on the 1st fret on your low E string to play the F. Now use your ring finger to play the E on the 2nd fret on your D string. And now drop your pinky finger on the 2nd fret on your G string to play the A. And now use your middle finger and fret the C on the 1st fret on your B string. And last, play your high E string. So it's F, it's E, it's A, it's C, and it's E. Good. The next chord shape consists only of 4 strings, so here the index finger stays on the F, 1st fret low E string, and now you are dropping your pinky finger on the 3rd fret on your A string to play the C, and now the middle finger is on the 2nd fret on your D string, that's your E, and now your ring finger is on the 2nd fret on your G string and it's playing the A. And the B string and the high E string are muted in this case, or just avoid to play them. Now let's take a look at the 3rd chord shape, and that's a special one because you are fretting a note with your thumb, like this. So here your thumb is fretting the 1st fret on your low E string, that's your F. And now play the open A string, and use your ring finger to fret the 3rd fret on your D string, that's an F as well. And your middle finger is fretting the 2nd fret on your G string, that's your A, and your index finger is on the 1st fret on your B string, and the high E string is played as well. So it's F, it's A, it's F, it's A, it's C, and it's E. Now the next chord shape is this one here. Here you are playing a little bar with your pinky finger on the 5th fret, so it's the A on the 5th fret high E string, it's the E 5th fret B string, and it's the C 5th fret on your G string. And your index finger is on the 3rd fret on your D string and it's playing the F. And now mute the low E and the A string by slightly putting your thumb around the neck like this. So you are touching the low E string and the A string with your thumb. Playing it like this, you can strum across all 6 strings and you're just hitting the right notes. Good, let's move on. The next chord shape looks like this, and here you are playing the A on the 5th fret on your low E string with your middle finger. Your index finger is fretting the F on the 3rd fret on your D string. Your ring finger is on the 5th fret on your G string, that's your C. And now your pinky finger plays the E on the B string on the 5th fret, and that's it. So the A string and the high E string are muted, obviously. And that's it for this one. Good, let's move on. This is the next one, and here you are playing a little bar as well. Here you can choose either to play a bar across 2 strings, namely the G and the B string, or you can extend the bar and play 3 strings with it. So G string, B string, and high E string. So your pinky finger is on the 8th fret on your A string, that's your F. Your ring finger is on the 7th fret on your D string, that's your A. Your index finger is on the 5th fret on the G string, the B string, and optionally the E string. Good, let's move on. The next chord shape looks like this. And here you are playing the 8th fret on your A string with your middle finger. That's the F. And now use your index finger to play the A on the 7th fret on your D string. Now use your pinky finger and drop it on the 9th fret on your G string. That's your E. And now play with your ring finger the C on the 8th fret on your high E string. So it's F, it's A, it's E, and it's C. The B string is muted, so try to mute it with your pinky finger. You're just slightly touching it while simultaneously fretting the 9th fret on your G string. So G, and touch the B string as well. Good. And the high E string, and the low E string is definitely muted. You can mute the low E string by slightly touching it with your thumb as well, like this. So it's F, A, E, and C. Good, let's move on. The next one is this here. So, index finger is on the 8th fret on your A string, that's your F. Now drop your ring finger on the 10th fret on your D string, that's your C. And now use your middle finger and fret the E on the 9th fret on your G string. And drop your pinky finger on the 10th fret on your B string. Good. Here you can optionally play a little bar across 5 strings. So by doing this you can fret the high E string, so you're playing the C. And if you don't want to play a bar, then just don't do it, because you don't need the C, because you already got it on your D string here. So in this case you should mute the high E string by slightly touching it with this area of your index finger, and the high E string, the low E string should be muted as well by touching it with the tip of your index finger while fretting the 8th fret on your A string. So it's F, it's C, it's E, and it's A. And optionally, with a bar, the C on the high E string. Good. Let's move on. The next chord shape looks like this. Here the middle finger is on the 12th fret on your A string. That's your A. Now drop your index finger on the F on the 10th fret on your G string. Now the pinky is on the 13th fret on your B string, and it's playing the C. And now the ring finger is on the 12th fret on your high E string, and it's playing the E. So it's A, it's F, it's C, and it's E. Good. Let's move on. The last chord shape is a little stretchy, because you are stretching between the ring finger and the middle finger, so there is a fret in between. The pinky finger is on the 13th fret on your low E string, that's your F. Now drop your ring finger on the 12th fret on your A string, that's your A. And now you need to stretch and play the 10th fret on your D string, that's your C. And your index finger is on the 9th fret on your G string, and that's an E. So it's F, it's A, it's C, and it's E. The B string and the high E string should be muted. So just slightly touch the B and the high E string and it should be fine. Good, we are done. I hope that you liked this lesson. If that's the case, then hit the like button, consider to subscribe. If you got any questions, then post them in the comments down below. Until then, have fun and stay tuned.